high school boys basketball. Tonight a matchup in Northwest Suburban Conference featuring the Andover Huskies and the Maple Grove Crimson. From Maple Grove High School, John Jacobson along with Chaz Moots. And Chaz, you get to February, it's not quite the postseason yet, but it gets to be a long year, right? And you get your kids ready to play, but now it's game 19 and 20 and try to get them up for every game.
Yeah, that's right. This is a big time of the year. You got a month left before section playoffs kick off. So these two teams both have had similarities, some injuries early on, trying to find their way, and should be a good matchup tonight.
Andover's made the state tournament the last couple of years, but a really young team this season. They're just 7-12 on the season, and talking to Coach Jeremy Habel, he said, we're inconsistent. We have nights where we're really good. Like last night, they beat a good Forest Lake team, and other nights where they haven't been so good. And so you want the team that showed up last night to be present here this evening.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes when you got young bucks playing, and it's going to be up and down. There's going to be some really good highs and some tough lows. So Andover hoping that this last month here is going to be a time where they keep on getting better and hopefully peak come section playoff time.
Maple Grove comes in at 12-7, but they're 8-3 in the Northwest Suburban Conference, so they have been a good team in the league so far.
Yeah, a tough team. They're always going to be very gritty, tough defensively. Coach said that they try to hold their team under 60 a game, and they're close to that 61 is what they've done so far. So you're always going to have a tough, gritty team when you play up against Maple Grove.
Let's look at our key players, starting with the Huskies. Luke Deneke is a player that averages in double figures, and one guy that did see some varsity playing time last year, and a real good leader for these younger players on Andover.
Anytime you have a guy that's averaging double figures, both scoring and rebounding, as he has 15.3 points per game and 11.8 rebounds per game, that's going to be a guy that the other team's going to circle. So he's the one that gets Andover going, and if Maple Grove wants to have a chance against Andover, they're going to have to slow that guy down.
And for Maple Grove, one of their seniors and one of their top scorers, Gannon McGuire.
Gannon McGuire, yeah, he's a really good, efficient player. They're going to have to be able to get the ball in his hands as often as he can. He's going to have to score, and he's a guy that's a big guy that's going to hopefully keep Maple Grove going.
And I think a player that they want to have become kind of a secondary scorer too, right? Henry Stang gets a lot of their points. You need that secondary third player that is going to get you points when you get ramping up to the postseason.
Yeah, Henry Stang's definitely the straw that keeps them going, and stirs the drink for this Maple Grove team. But McGuire's going to be a guy that's going to have to be that second scorer, as you mentioned. Going to have to come up with some points both inside and outside, hitting the three ball.
We'll take a break. We'll come back and tip this one off. It's Andover, Maple Grove, Northwest Suburban Conference boys basketball live on CCX after this. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all three of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. We're back at Maple Grove, about ready for tip-off. Andover and Maple Grove boys basketball. John Jacobson and Chaz Moots on this first Wednesday in February. A very unseasonably warm day outside, Chaz. Not very February-like, but those of us that are big fans of winter don't mind it, right?
No, it's not bad at all. We'll take it. We've been spoiled this winter with what we've had, so almost feels like this is kind of the 40s. You get kind of state tournament week, right? You're trying to turn the page from winter to spring, but it's not. It's been like that for a while here, so we'll take it.
Let's look at the lineups for both teams, starting with Andover. Cameron Bagali and Alex Kopetsky in the backcourt. They start 4 juniors and 1 senior. Luke Fenton is another guard for them. Luke Deneke, the lone senior, and Quinn Stay, a 6'5 junior. Good size, those two forwards. Deneke 6'6 and Stay 6'5. And for Maple Grove, Henry Stang, a 5'11 senior at guard. Keegan Harney's been a good player too. Second leading scorer, 6'3 junior. Gannon McGuire, the 6' senior that we talked about in the pregame. And good size at the post positions for Maple Grove too. Nathan Ramatka, 6'6 junior, and Josh Femright, a 6'7" senior. Youth basketball night here. All these young men were introduced, as their teams were before the game, and a lot of kids in that youth program for Maple Grove all the way through, all ages up through 8th grade that we saw introduced here before the game. It's fun for them too. You know, some of them one day will be wearing the crimson and gold on the varsity court, and you dream as a young player, right?
Yeah, when you're growing up, these guys are your heroes. You know, like NBA guys, you like watching them, but your hometown heroes, those guys are the guys you really look up to.
Maple Grove in the home crimson, Andover in the road whites, and we are ready to tip this one off. Only meeting of the season between Maple Grove and Andover. They met twice last year with a season split. First possession for the Crimson. Popping out is Keegan Harney. Ball goes inside and shot missed and rebounded by Andover. Good look down low, but unable to finish was Femright. Andover will swing the ball around to the corner, then back out to the wing. Left corner, now driving is Deneke. And we get our first whistle. We get a foul whistled on Nathan Ramotka.
Almost got the cutoff there, but just a hair slow. And that caused the foul.
And Gully making the three. That's a team that can shoot the outside ball, and there's a look at it right there on the first possession. The junior knocking it down.
Can't give him any space there. 18 threes on the year for him. Make it 19.
Baseline drive, and then off the hands of Femright and a turnover. And back up court, we're going to get a foul whistled on Harney defending Kopetsky. So 2 quick fouls on Maple Grove already in the first minute of play. Drive, tough shot, rebounded underneath. The follow-up try, that won't go. And pulled down by Femright. Pretty good defense by Maple Grove. Did not allow easy shots on those 2 opportunities. Tough one for Ramotka, but he gets a good drop.
Boy, that was a good take inside. Attacked his defender, very aggressive, and could have been an and one there.
Maple Grove's first points. Kopetsky into the hands of Deneke. And now Bagali, and a traveling whistled against Cameron Bagali there, and turnover for the Huskies.
Crimson like to pack it in. They want to play tight defense, make the guys drive and help defense. That's their bread and butter. Only allowed, like we mentioned earlier, 61 points per game.
Staying into the front court. He'll drive to the basket, now kicks it out to the corner. 3 ball from Keegan Harney is good.
Stang is the straw that stirs the drink. Good kick into the corner there and good hit for 3.
Harney averages 13 points a game. He's their second leading scorer behind Henry Stang. Stay hands it off. Bagali picks up his dribble, then back out on the wing to Stay. Drive and an offensive foul. It'll lean in there by Kopetsky, and he gets whistled for his first foul and the first team foul on the Huskies tonight.
Good help by Ramondra on that too as well. He was in a position, even if there was an offensive foul, he would have been there to help out and force a kick out.
Staying again with the pass to the corner, Ramotka, and a foul whistled on Andover. It's going to be called on Stay. Well, each team with 2 team fouls. Into Harney. Femright, 1 dribble, and back out, another 3, and that'll come out.
Good luck, got to take it if you got it.
Kopetsky rebounds. Andover quickly transitioning, and the 3 is good from Luke Fenton.
Crimson weren't matched up there and left Fenton open. He's going to put that in every time.
Another guy that can shoot the 3-ball. Andover does that well. Stang driving, and he gets blocked by Bagali. Back comes Andover. Quickly transitioning, whistle. Offensive foul. Good position by Romanka, draws the charge. Now look at it again.
Yep, he's definitely set his feet there. I think that's the right call, got in position. That was big. Andover could have had back-to-back transition buckets there.
Fenton's first foul. Stang puts it on the deck, then back out. They'll go to the corner. 3-ball from there. Not good for Ramatka. He chases the loose ball down. It's back into the hands of Stang in some traffic. Good look to get it off to Femright. Defense will draw towards Stang naturally, and he found his open teammate, and the senior puts it in for 2. Maple Grove's got their first lead. Bengali handing off to Deneke. Drive, tough shot for Kopetke, off the mark, and chased down by Keegan Harney.
Good contested shot there. Not an easy shot. Make it.
A little spin move by Stang. Couldn't get the shot to go, and he gets the loose ball. Maple Grove keeps possession. Harney to the corner. 3-ball by McGuire, not good. And rebounded by Andover. Kopetke. Open for 3 is Bagali. He's got his second 3-pointer, and all 9 of Andover's points have come on 3s. They're back in front.
That one was the most wide open one they've had. His second, you can't leave shooters like that open. They're going to put that in every time.
Femright, couple of dribbles, then back out. McGuire shovels it back to Femright. Nice move to get around the defender and put in 2.
That's just drive and dish, right? That's what Maple Grove wants to do, get inside, drive, kick, force defense to collapse.
4 points for Femright. Turnaround by Kopetke off the back iron. Rebounded by Maple Grove. Now it's back to Harney. Stang drives. Dish off again. Low, and another 2. Right.
All set up by Stang again. Like we said, he's the guy that's going to get the Crimson going. Good drive and dump off down low.
Femright was 6. 11-9 Maple Grove. Turnaround by Deneke, not good. Rebounded by Femright. Into Stang's hands. He'll take it himself this time, off the glass, but he'll go to the line for 2. Try to get his first points tonight. No points yet for Henry Stang, but boy, he's been involved a lot already, Chaz, in this game.
Yeah, just penetration, drive, kick, scoring, getting inside. He's a good defender too as well, so he's a guy that the Huskies are going to have to try to slow down.
His free throw is up and good for Henry Stang. Abubakar Ann is in for Maple Grove now, replacing Romantka. Second one also good. Aiden Shaw in for Andover. Crimson with the biggest lead at 4, 13-9. Deneke back into the hands of McCauley, got stripped away, and then Andover able to get the ball back. Deneke, too strong, rebound by Shaw. Excuse me, Fenton, and a whistle and a foul on the floor on Andover.
Maple Grove is playing really good defense. I mean, like we mentioned, the 3 threes that Andover had, one guy just wasn't up in him, one a transition 3 where he wasn't matched up, and then the third was another one where a guy just lost his man. So Maple Grove is playing solid if they don't have any lapses.
Pull-up shot, and there's the first basket tonight for Gannon McGuire, and all 5 starters have scored for the Crimson in the first 6 minutes of the game. That's a balance you want to see, right? As a coach of any team.
you can have that 1-2 punch they got with McGuire and Stang. It can be big.
Turnover by Andover. Spin move by Stang off the glass and up and in.
Pretty move, boy. He sees the floor so well. Saw that right side was open, and nice spin in the layup all in one motion.
Maple Grove on a run. They lead by 8. Magali into the hands of Fenton. His second 3.
They got to get up on those threes. That's the 4th one so far. That's what they're getting killed on right now is the outside 3.
There's Keegan Harney. Nice dish off, but it's off the hands of Femwright and then out of bounds off Maple Grove. Last touch by Harney. And basketball back over to Andover. So Nick Schroeder, 14th season at Maple Grove. They come in tonight 11-7 on the season, 8-3 in the Northwest Suburban Conference. A number of really good teams over the years. Fenton faked on the step back and then hands the ball off. We're going to foul whistled against Femwright guarding Deneke, and it'll be the first on Josh Femwright and the 3rd team foul on the Crimson.
It's going to be an interesting matchup to see how they do defending Deneke. Like we said, he averages a double-double. He's a tough matchup.
Jeremy Habel, 3rd year as head coach at Andover. Pretty good the first 2 seasons, both section championship seasons for the Huskies. A lot of Section 7, unfortunately, they have the misfortune both seasons of being matched up with Park Center in the state quarterfinals and losing, but they've had really good teams, 20-plus wins, as we mentioned in the pregame, but just a much younger team this year, and been harder for them to win games. But again, some younger players, definitely a chance to grow in the future. I mentioned 4 of their 5 starters are juniors. Good ball movement by Maple Grove. Corner 3, though, wouldn't go for McGuire and rebounded by Andover. Bogali, guarded by And, gets it into the hands of Mikey Deschamps. And another foul on Andover on the offensive end. This one on Deneke.
Maple Grove just doing a really good job of anticipating, right? They're in the right spots at all times. Jump to it before Andover, and that's the 2nd or 3rd charge now this game.
Caden Harney, the younger brother of Keegan, into the game now for McGuire. There's Keegan Harney, tough pull-up shot around the rim and rebounded by Deneke. Off to Bagali. Quickly to the front court. Fenton cut off by Ann, who thought he was playing pretty good defense, but gets whistled for the block. He is just a freshman, Abu Ann, for Maple Grove, number 5. And for this conference, it's pretty unusual to have a freshman that's getting, he's not a starter, but getting a lot of playing time.
Yeah, that's just going to be, just looked like it was a travel there, left a little too early. Yeah, if you're a freshman playing at this level in this conference, I mean, it's going to be so nice down the road, but you have this extra experience under your belt that a lot of other kids in his grade just don't have.
(17-12) Maple Grove, nearing the midway point of the first half. Stang stops above the block, and between the circles, we'll back it out a little bit. Now we'll start a drive. It's a little scoop shot, not good, but he gets fouled and they'll go to the line for 2.
You can see why he's on the floor, right? He's just athletic, rangy. He's got long arms and almost got a scoop and one there, but draws the contact and gets 2 throws.
Well, on Deneke, his second, and missing on the first free throw. Quinn Stay back in, replacing Deneke. Not the second one, his first point tonight. And Maple Grove in the bonus the rest of the half. 6-point lead for the Crimson. Magali handing it off. Stringy. shot. Oh, like it can shoot Fenton right up over Stang and knocks it down. His third three-pointer. He was up in his face that time, too.
There's not much you can do about that one, right?
Spin move to the basket. Ramatka can't get it to go. Whistle on a foul. I think Ramatka, after Andover had gotten the ball, commits a foul.
Yeah, that three on the last possession, you're going to live with that one, right? But the other one previously were open for Andover. So still not many points in the paint for the Huskies, but they're living and dying by the three right now.
That last foul actually on Ann, that's his second. So he's out, and McGuire back in for the Crimson. Andover trailing by 3 after that last three-pointer by Fenn. This time the baseline drive. And just a little late was Ramatka defending Stay, and he picks up his second foul. Stay will go to the line for 2 points.
A lot of fouls early on, right? 7 and 6. Both teams going to be in the bonus from here on out. We'll see how much that plays a factor down the road.
Stay not a big score, averages just under 4 points a game as Ramatka comes out and Femright back in. Second one also not good and rebounded by Caden Harney. Stang with Denshin on him. Back off now, Keegan Harney. Good defense by Andover in this possession. They're right on Maple Grove. Shot clock under 10. Keegan Harney will take it to the rack. Missed the shot, ball chipped in the air and pulled down by Bagali.
Good block there on the weak side, came across. Looked like it was going to be an easy layup for Harney.
One possession game here, 7.5 minutes to go in the half. Drive and kick, and then another drive and another kick to the corner. Ball by Stay, too strong, rebounded by Stang. He'll get out and run it for Maple Grove. Stang takes it at Bagali and draws the foul.
Went right at him. That's what you got to do, transition one-on-one. Took it right to his chest, got the foul.
Henry Stang averaging 18.1 points per game. And he's 3 for 3 in free throws.
He's
out, and back in is Kopetsky.
Yeah, Stang's just he's a smart kid, and more often than not, if he's going to have a good night or score a lot of points, Maple Grove's going to be in a good spot.
Makes them both, and we'll get a timeout here for Maple Grove. Their score at 20-15, 7:17 to go. Maple Grove coming up, a Friday game here against St. Cloud Tech. And then they'll finish the regular season with 5 of their 6 games against Northwest Suburban Conference opponents. A non-conference game on the 29th against Rosemont. Andover Friday will host Hibbing. And then they've got Blaine, Coon Rapids, Park Center still ahead, Rogers, and Osseo.
5 of the last 6 for the Maple Grove on the road too as well. And this is, as we talked in pregame, a very important stretch for both teams. You know, trying to fight for not only conference standings, but section standings, both in 7-3A for Andover and 5-3A for Maple Grove.
So if you're Andover and Coach Habel, what would you like to see more from your team right now?
Well, it's a little bit too much penetration, Stang especially driving inside. You want to slow that down and try to pack it in, try to make him hit threes as Maple Grove has, and then total opposite on the other side, right? Maple Grove, defensively, they're doing a pretty good job of not allowing the Huskies to get in the paint, but all 15 of their points have been from three-pointers. So, hey, let's get up in them and make them take it to the tin a little bit more.
Drive and then picking up his dribble was Stay and got it back to Denshin. Nice little move by Kopetsky. Finds the open player for a three. Stringy missed the shot. Follow up underneath by Kopetsky. That won't go. Another try in the paint. A little short for Stringy and rebounded by Maple Grove and brought up by Keegan Harney. So good looks there for the Huskies inside.
Multiple
Chaz,
looks.
like you mentioned, but they can't get the ball to drop.
Yep. Second chance opportunities too. Maple Grove has had more of them so far, but some good looks there by the Huskies.
Caden Harney to his brother Keegan for three. Not good. Rebounded by Femright. Back out. Stang for three, and he hits.
Extra possession shot.
Those are the ones that kill you as a coach, right?
I'll make you have a couple extra gray hairs right after that. You do everything right. It's tough. You can't get the rebound, and extra possessions will, like you said, that'll make a coach real upset.
Did you ever get yelled at for that?
No, once or twice, maybe 3 or 4 times.
8-point Crimson lead now, their biggest. Three ball that comes up just off, spin around by Stay and off the rim. McGuire back to Keegan Harney. Harney, nice pass, drops it off. Femright's been effective inside tonight. He's got 8 points.
And a really good drive by Harney there, just driving in. Looks like he was going to shoot it and drop it down low.
Stay to the corner to Stringy. Back out, Fenton, who's got 9 points so far. Lost the dribble, picks it up, double team, lost the ball. Turnover. Harney to the basket, and he's fouled. Good pass to a good quick transition there. Stang got the ball and quickly got it to Keegan Harney, and he was off.
Yeah, good defense leads to good offense, right? They played really good possession there, forced a turnover, and then right in their transition offense. And Maple Grove, first double-digit lead of the game now, up by 10.
That's the third foul on Kopetsky. He's going to have to come out here. Magali getting this ready to check back in. First free throws for the junior, Keegan Harney. And one more coming. So Bagali and Aiden Shaw both return to the lineup for Andover. Second one good, and the lead's 11. All 15 of Andover's points have come on threes. Try for 18. Nope, not there. Rebounded. A long one came to Bagali. He'll drive and one possibly.
Good take, and like we just were mentioning, that's a second chance opportunity. Long rebound. Way to just get it and go by Bagali. Took it right to the chest, just like Stang's been doing most of this game, and got the bucket and the foul.
Following Caden Harney is first. Magali's free throw is good. Averages just under 10 a game. And he's got 9 already tonight. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Keegan Harney drive too strong. There's Femright again. This time his follow-up isn't good, and rebounded by Andover's by Stringy. Deschamps to the front court. Penetrates, kicks to the corner to Stringy. Not good. Rebounded by Caden Harney. Here comes Stang on the move. Back off, Caden Harney. Starts a drive, back out. Henry Stang for three. Boy, he's a good player.
Good setup. Good setup there and kick to Stang. And he's got that lefty stroke, right? Just really good shooter, and you can't give him an inch.
Step back two-pointer up and good by Bagali. He's got 10. Or 11, excuse me. McGuire to the corner. Keegan Harney back out. Or Caden to Keegan. Keegan thought about the three. Out of Caden Harney, tough shot up and in, and he goes to the line for one.
Both him and his brother are just good at hesitating, right? And just kind of stop and start, keeping their defense off balance, not knowing where you're going to go, and good take there. Numerous few and one buckets we've had so far in this game.
Fouls on Fenton, his second. Free throw is good.
Lots of fouls early on, like we said. It might try test the depth of both these teams here.
Dozen-point lead for Maple Grove. Down to 3.5 minutes to go. Three ball, not good from Deason. Rebounded by Maple Grove. Stang ahead, kicks to the corner. Keegan Harney gets the defender to fly by and knocks down a three.
Good decision by Stang going 3-on-2 there. Kick to Harney. Harney let the guy fly by and then let the three fly in. Maple Grove is cruising.
And Andover takes timeout. It's the 15-point Crimson lead.
They're just playing unselfish right now, right? Like they're making the right plays, getting inside, and then a good shot fake into three there. Making all the right decisions down the last few minutes. Just penetration and kick, that's what the name of the game, right?
And how fun is it when you're playing this well, right? Everything's kind of clicking for you and shots are going in, and
it's fun when you're doing well, but then just when everyone else is as well, making the right decisions, playing as a team. You know, that's the game of basketball. If you can keep the defense on their heels by driving, kick, pass, next pass, shot fake, you know, the movement's really good, but been good from Maple Grove, and that's why they've extended this lead now. This is the largest lead of the game, 15. See if Andover, I mean, still 3.5 left minutes in the first half, and see if they can cut this down in half, maybe to 7 or 8 points. I'd take that as a win going to the locker room if you can slice into this lead by about half.
Right, try to get it under 10 before halftime. You don't want to go the other way and all of a sudden find yourself down 20.
Well, look, it's a big moment in the game. Yeah, either Crimson could go up by 20 here or more, and Andover, they're going to try to cut into this hopefully to single digits.
35-20. Andover gets the ball into the front court. And there's a three ball. Fenton's made 3 of them tonight, but not that one. Rebounded by Keegan Harney. Comes Stang again. McGuire back into the hands of Stang. McGuire up and in. A couple of mid-range jumpers tonight, and the seniors got 4 points.
Both their guards have played really well so far, Stang and McGuire.
And Bagali backs it out, now into the hands of Mikey Deason. Fenton and back to Bagali. Trying to go inside, but the ball deflected away from Deneke. They got it back, and then trying to find Deneke again underneath, and it's a turnover on the Huskies.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck inside. Trying to get something, but Maple Grove, they do not allow a lot of inside the paint points, and they're doing well on that so far tonight.
And a 2:15 to go in the half. Harney has played a strong first half, and he gets fouled. And that's a tough foul for Deneke to take it that far away, and just a little touch foul now. He didn't think he did very much, and there wasn't a lot there, but now all of a sudden that's his third foul.
Yeah, but
don't go to the bench.
And don't even give yourself a chance to maybe the ref even make that call, right? Especially because of the foul situation, how much they have. You just got to be really smart about that. It's too far away from the rim, like you said, John, to take that foul.
Double bonus for Maple Grove. Keegan Harney will shoot 2. Now Deneke out, and Owen Schmitz, 6'5" junior, in. One out of 2. Femright tipped the ball and might have gotten a foul. And he did. Just over the back there of Schmitz.
It's gonna be like deja vu, like we just said. That's just an unnecessary foul, 90 feet away, right?
Yeah, my fault. That's Michael Wagner on the foul. Wagner, 34, commits the foul. Yep, and Schmitz comes down now and shoots the 1-and-1. Maybe a chance to score without any time going off the clock. And Owen Schmitz, right off the bench, knocks down his first free throw. Second one not good, but Gawley rebounds and underneath for two, and Schmitz, who got the free throw, gets the basket. A 3-point possession there for Andover.
Threes and second chances, that's what the Huskies are living by right now, and why they're still a little bit still in the game.
Keegan Harney, deep three. We got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball before that. I think it's going to be on Wagner again. It will be. He'll come out. And Femright back in. .145 to go in the half. McGalley to Fenton. Back to McGalley from Deschon. McGalley working on Caden Harney. Tough shot up and in.
He's bailed out the Huskies a few times this half where nothing's really going, but he just creates his own shot, gets the Huskies 2 points.
Good first half for him. He's got 13 of their 25 points. Keegan Harney to the corner. McGuire for three, not good, and rebounded by Stringy. Back come the Huskies, trying to get it down to under 10. They're down to 13 right now, but Gawley missed on the three, rebounded by Femright. As we're at a minute to go in the first half.
Bit of a heat check there for Begali. He's feeling it right now, but I would rather see a little bit more patience on that possession.
Stang, what a move. Shot up, not good. Femright underneath. Out the rebound, got fouled. They'll go to the line for two.
Good move by Stang. Just had to put a little bit more zip on that shot, but good awareness by Femright, and he's rewarded with 2 free throws.
First one off for Femright. He's got one more coming. A foul on Begali's his second. Second one's good. 9 points now for Femright. 39-25. Only a couple possessions left in the first half. Fenton, handoff to Denshin. Begalley on the block, lost, and then they get it back out to Begalley from Schmitz. And then the three ball put up, not good. Rebounded by McGuire and into the hands of Stang on the final possession of the half. Deschon right up on Stang. Stang able to get himself free. Tough shot, won't go. Looking for a foul, didn't get one. Rebounded by Schmitz. 3 seconds, long one by Begalley off the backboard, but no good. And we have come to halftime.
Like that possession by Stang, they're still going to the rim. Could have maybe been a foul, but he's just got to keep doing that. He's going to get some calls, and he's made a lot of baskets. He's a big reason why the Crimson have the lead they do going into halftime.
Looking for their 9th conference win of the season. Maple Grove up by 14 at 39-25. We'll take time out, come back with more. Our halftime on the way. Andover Maple Grove boys basketball on CCX. 39, Andover 25. Halftime in Northwest Suburban Conference boys basketball. John Jacobson and Chaz Moots back here at Maple Grove. The Crimson looking for their 12th win of the season, 9th in the Northwest Suburban. Look at highlights from the first 18 minutes of play here tonight, Chaz. And Andover, most of their points early coming on three-pointers. I'm going to see one of them right here. They knocked down 5 of them in the first half. That one by Cameron Bagol. He's been their leading scorer. Good passing there by Henry Stang. We saw him distributing the ball early a lot, especially. Keegan Harney got the 3 on that possession. And then Luke Fenton with one of his 3 threes in the first half. Stang again. This time the dish off to Femright. Josh Femright with 2 of his 9 points on that possession. Gawley, now the 3-pointer for Andover.
Look at that spin
Stang with that move to the basket and able to finish with the right hand with the basket.
Yeah, Stang's been the guy that's just been getting them going, right? Making all the right decisions, inside, outside. Bagali's kept them in it with his 3s. But if you're Maple Grove, I think you're happy with what you've given up. Yeah, there's been a few 3s here and there and second chances, but Andover hasn't been doing as much as what they'd like to do. Haven't been able to penetrate, drive, pick.
Look at the leading scores. Bagoli with 13, Fenton with 6, and Owen Schmitz with 3. And for Maple Grove, Stang 12, Femright with 9, Keegan Harney with 8. We talked about the 5 threes that Andover's made, but Maple Grove's made 4 of their own. It's not like they can't shoot the 3. Just maybe don't put up as many as Andover, but certainly capable of hitting from the outside. And they did that for the first half to help build the lead. And I think sharing the basketball in good possessions, getting those passes, the extra passes to the open guy for the 3 has helped them.
And a lot of times, yeah, Maple Grove, like they're a team where they want to drive first, and that's going to open up then the free ball later on. And if you do that well, then there's going to be more openings for that. And when you got a guy like Henry Stang, a senior that's been around the block, just a good player that has good vision, he's going to know when to drive, when to kick, and it's worked for them so far.
Youth basketball night here at Maple Grove. 100 kids out on the floor. It's chaos. The future of Crimson basketball on showcase here at halftime. 39-25. Crimson lead the Huskies. Back with more after this.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there, choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
The second half at Maple Grove. Crimson leading the Andover Huskies 39-25. John Jacobson and Chaz Moots the call tonight of this Northwest Suburban Conference game. For Maple Grove, you want to see more of the same, right? You don't want to let up. You have the double-digit lead, pretty comfortable lead at halftime, but you don't want to kind of, let that slip away, right?
No, don't overcomplicate. Keep packing the lane and offensively get the ball to Sting and let him make plays.
First possession to Andover, and the second chance opportunity up and in for Cameron Bagoli. He's been the guy tonight. 15 of their 27 points, and they get the first basket of the half. Stang gets an open look on a 3, not good. Rebounded by Bagoli. Back comes Andover quickly to the front court. Last basket to Kopetsky. Shot up, and the foul going to be whistled on Ramotka. And Deneke will go to the line to shoot 2.
If you're in Andover, you got to get this guy going, right? We mentioned him in the pregame, averaging double figures in both points and rebounds. Had 0 in the first half, so good for him to get the ball in his hands early.
Yeah, and he's had some rebounds tonight, but yeah, no points for a guy that averages 15 a game, and there's his first one this evening.
And that's a credit to Maple Grove as well. They've been packing it inside and not allowing a lot of action in the paint. So it's a little Maple Grove, but Andover, you got to get the ball to him as much as you can early on here.
The kickoff, Stang to Ramotka. Knocks down a 3. Nathan Ramotka with his second basket tonight.
Multiple guys can hit it from outside. That's what makes Maple Grove a tough team to defend.
Tribe not good on the shot by Bagale. And rebounded by Keegan Harney. Harney in a little trouble, but able to get it off to Stang. Now McGuire. Drive, kick. Ramotka from the other corner. Comes up short. And rebounded by Kopetsky. Lead pass ahead. Tough adjustment to the basket and stay unable to finish at the rim.
The place would have got pretty loud if Ramotka would have put that second 3 in, huh?
Almost had it on back-to-back possessions. Step back here. Keegan Harney, not good. And a rebound pulled down by Deneke. Stay off to Bagale. Bagale will drive. 15-footer short. Rebounded McGuire. Ball knocked away, but he got it back. Staying back to McGuire. Keegan Harney try to go. No, baseline. Whistled for traveling.
It was a good decision. I think you want to reject the ball screen there, and probably would have been a bucket or a chance at a bucket, but just kept the feet going a little too quick.
(42-28), 15.5 minutes to play in the second half. Tough shot. Kopetsky's got his second basket of the half.
Yeah, tough shot. They've had a lot of those. Bagali's made a lot of tough shots that have at least kept them in striking distance. If not for those, it could be a lot worse.
McGuire drives and is fouled from behind. And Fenton will pick up his third foul. At least when you're top scorer, you have to make a decision how long do you stick with them. And
yeah, that's
not long at all. No, he's gonna. I thought he was coming out, but instead coming out is Quinn Stay. It's Mikey Deschon comes into the lineup. Timeout here for Andover. Well, they've got the lead cut down to 12. I mean, it's only two fewer points than halftime, but a decent start for them in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, like we mentioned, you got to get the ball inside as much as you can for Andover. Maple Grove's done a really good job, but Deneke only having 1 point right now, like that's got to be an exclamation point for Andover. You got to find a way to get him more touches. Either it's a set piece or just in motion, getting the ball more. And then Maple Grove here, if I'm a guard and I know that Fenton obviously has 3 fouls, he's one of their key players. Whoever's on him, hey, let's let her rip. You know, let's try to get to him. Let's try to make a tough call for the ref. So that'd be, let's see, that's McGuire. McGuire's on him. Hey, take it and rip it. Try to get him his 4th.
And McGuire gets it with Fenton playing loose defense on him. Goes back out to Stang. McGuire baseline and throw it away. Picked off by Kopetsky. Front court, Fenton 3-ball. It's good. First basket in the second half after 3 threes in the first. And the lead is 9 at 33. Stang, tough shot to the basket, not good. Tipped. Loose ball picked up by Caden Harney, and they keep possession. Back out to Keegan Harney. A step back from 17. Tough shot around the rim, not good. Rebounded by Deneke. Here comes Andover now. A chance to make this a 6 or 7 point game. Deneke will take it to the basket. Oh, can't score. Just the look you want, right, for him, but can't get it to go.
Yeah, you don't get many of those looks against Maple Grove's defense.
Deschon with the strip of Stang. Good distribution, shot off the glass, up and in for Bagale. And we're going to get a timeout here for Maple Grove.
Couple transition buckets, couple takes inside, and Fenton making a 3. If you're the head coach, that's why you keep him in the game when he's got 3 fouls, right? So exactly what Andover wanted, right? Start the second half, just keep chipping away. It's not going to happen all in one possession, but if you can chip away, you're only a 7-point game, new ball game.
Yeah, you get a couple of baskets to fall on your end and the other end, causing Maple Grove into some turnovers.
It honestly should be less, too. They missed a couple inside. Deneke had that wide open look there and put a little too much English on it. So, yeah, Andover, that's exactly what you want to do. Maple Grove, I think, trying to force a little bit too much right now. Just play their game, slow down, relax, and get back to work.
(42-35) here in the second half.
Look at that guy go, huh? Probably the smallest guy in the gym that's getting the crowd the rowdiest.
He's excited.
Yeah. $14 minutes left here. This is a important, maybe 2 or 3 minute stretch here. Can Andover, get it within a couple points, or is Maple Grove going to be able to extend it back out?
Out of the timeout. And into the lineup for the first time in the second half here for Maple Grove. He's got the basketball out on the wing. Quick three. Caden Harney, not good. Loose ball, and Andover gets to it. Quickly into the front court. Fenton to the basket. Short. Well defended by Keegan Harney. Didn't quite draw the charge, but he altered that shot. Maple Grove ends up with it. Stang open three in the corner. Off the rim and comes down to Caden Harney. Now to Keegan. And to Stang. Stang will drive all the way to the basket. Not good. Rebounded. Femright, then he lost it. Here's Deneke taking it to the basket. Not good. Rebound pulled down by Caden Harney. Stang ahead and to the basket, up and in.
Good pass there. Good vision by Stang to see the open man and get it up ahead.
Babu Ann, his first field goal tonight. Just 5 points in the second half so far for the Crimson. Tough shot around the rim. That one wouldn't go for Fenton. Maple Grove rebounds.
A lot of guys going off of 1 foot. Try to end on 2. Maybe make a little better decision if you can go off of 2 there, kick out, or go up.
And out high, now hands it off to Keegan Harney. Back to Ann. Nice give and go there. Ann with back-to-back baskets.
Another good find by Harney. And Maple Grove back up 11.
They've got the last 4 here in the 2 minutes since the timeout. Kopetsky with it. He'll drive it to the basket. Not good, but he gets fouled. And that's what Andover wasn't doing a lot of in the first half, Chaz, right? Driving to the basket, attacking, and they're doing more of it in the second half. And not all of the shots have gone in, but I like the way they're playing.
That can sometimes be a downfall, double-edged sword. If you're making a lot of threes early, it's like, oh, yeah, all right, here we go. We're putting the ball in the hoop on the 3, but then you keep doing that. You don't take it inside enough. And so then you get away from driving inside. So Andover haven't shot as many threes this second half. They've been a little bit more patient, taking it inside, got a few more fouls, got to the line, and it's why they're hanging around here.
Kopetsky knocks both of them down. It's a 9-point game at 46-37. Stang, got a contact there with Deschon. Play on. Keegan Harney. Back out to Stang. What a traffic shot. Not good. Follow up. That won't go. On the try by Ramotka. Here's Kopetsky back for Andover. Spin move to the basket. And he's fouled by Ann.
Yeah, they're letting them play a little bit there. It could have been definitely a call on Maple Grove's end, but good take inside. Both teams trying to drive inside. Let's see, good spin. Oh yeah, that was the right call. Definitely came down with the hand.
Kopetsky, after not scoring in the first half, has 7 here in the first 6+ minutes of the second half. He's their third leading scorer at just under 12 a game. And he's got 8 now. Andover back to within 7 for the second time here in the second half. They were trailed by 14 at the half. And gets open. Baseline, back open. Stang for 3.
Not the guy you want to leave open from the corner. He's not going to miss many of those.
15 for Henry Stang.
Can Maple Grove now get a few stops here and try to extend that lead? Try to get 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 stops.
Deneke just lost the ball on the dribble. Trying to go baseline on Ramatka. Lost it out of bounds.
He's just never gotten a rhythm so far. And the credit to that is Maple Grove. They did a great job of him defensively, but a little out of sync right now. And it stems from him just not getting going early on in the game.
McGuire back in replacing Keegan Harney. That one off the foot of Ramatka, loose ball and turned over. Here comes Andover. Deschon lost the ball on the dribble, able to get it back to Kopetsky. Deneke into the hands of Bagoli. 10-point game now from the corner, Stringy. And back out high to Bagoli. Deschon. Drive by Bagoli, shot clock down to 5. Put up, too strong off the glass and rebounded by Ann.
Ramatka doing a good job of not allowing a touch inside.
Stang gives it back out to Ann. Now to McGuire's hands. Under 10 minutes to go in the second half. Abu Ann for 3. And rebound to Bagoli. Bagoli, and nice dish off Deneke with his first field goal tonight.
Just simple, make your own move, create your own lane, and then second guy comes, drop it on off. It's as easy as that.
Whistle, and we'll get a foul on Deschon. He's been playing pretty aggressive defense, especially these last few possessions on Stang, and finally gets whistled for a foul.
Stang is so solid, though. You're not gonna be able to pick his pocket too often. Can try, but I don't think you're gonna be too successful with that, especially that far away from the hoop. Not as many fouls this half.
No, it's the second team foul on Andover in the second half. 3 on Maple Grove so far. And finds McGuire cutting, trying to get it to Stang, and looks like it was off of Deschon. They're going to say off McGuire. I think the referees are going to confer here. Sure looked like it was. No, they're going to say it's off Maple Grove.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Well, it was a good read by McGuire on the back cut and trying to go baseline kick, but they said it was off the Crimson.
Bagoli for 3. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that he's had a night. He has kept them in it when they need him, and he's created for himself and made shots when he had to.
There's McGuire, been pretty quiet tonight, picks up the dribble. Ramatka turns and scores off the glass.
Great.
That's not an easy shot. I mean, just above the block and to be able to use the glass and score.
Starts at the footwork, too. He had really good feet on that and good touch, too. You don't see it as much with a big man, but good shot inside.
That pass behind Deneke out of bounds. Turnover Andover.
Just settle down with the Crimson right now. Like, hey, we got everything we need to. Just slow things down. Let's get back to playing our solid pack defense and take care of the ball offensively.
Hold on the drive by Stang. This will be another one non-Deschon. Well, he's picked up a couple of fouls, but those are his first 2 of the game. And again, just 3 team fouls on Andover in the second half. We're past the halfway mark of the second half. On the block, Stang. Off to McGuire. Back to Henry Stang. And Deschamps commits, I believe this will be his third foul in quick order here for the Huskies. Defending Stang will go to the line for 2.
You see the versatility of Stang there too as well. He not only drove on there, and we've seen him hit threes and even got a post up there on that possession. So he can score from multiple positions and in multiple ways.
Stang has made all 6 of his free throws tonight. Got 17 points and the lead back up to 9. Bagali, tough shot, not good. Good rebound underneath, and there's the double dose of Deneke, right? He can get the rebounds and can score down low too. He's got all 5 of his points here after halftime.
Yeah, and then Maple Grove's done a good job controlling that, but sometimes you can't get every rebound.
McGuire off to Ann. And back out to Stang. To Ann, under 10 on the shot clock. McGuire open for 3. He's strong. Rebounded by Fenton.
Good drive by Ann though, right? He's just so long and hard to defend and made the right decision. Kick out on the opposite side.
Here's Kopetsky. And back out to Deschamps. McCauley to Fenton. Deneke thought for a second about the 3. Oh, this pass tipped by Ann, but not stolen. McCauley shot hits the side of the basket. Good defense there by Caden Harney. Stang trying to go coast to coast, and he gets fouled and go to the line for 2 more.
Yeah, those just 2 strong guards, both number 1, right? Stang and Bagali. Bagali didn't get the call there, but it was a good take. Stang in transition, going head first right to the rim, and more oftentimes than not, sometimes you're going to get the call if you're the aggressor.
He's just so good. I mean, he can shoot the ball, but it's just great at attacking the rim.
Yeah, and you have a guy like that can just elevate everyone else's game around you, right? Like, because you put them in good position to make plays for themselves. But it takes a guy that has good vision and can be selfless for the most part.
The last foul was on Fenton, his 4th, so he comes out. Stang knocks down 2 more free throws. 6.5 minutes to go. Andover led very early in this game, but they've trailed most of the way. By 14 at halftime, got it as close as 5. And that's back up to 9. A missed shot and another possession here for the Crimson. Stang comes out, and the long 3, it's good.
I don't know if Stang was trying to get that one over to Ann, but it worked that way, and sometimes the ball bounces your way.
Deschamps back out, long 3 ball, Bagali too strong. Rebounded, Deneke, mid-range shot, that's not good, and pulled down by Caden Harney. Stang to the basket, up, not good, rebounded by Deneke.
I'm fine with that, though. Good take, high percentage shot. You'll take that.
Kopetsky lost it, and has it. Break here for the Crimson. To the rim, and Femright lays it in for 2. First basket in the second half for the seniors. Got 11 points and all in the timeout for Andover, and the lead suddenly back up to 14.
Yeah, Andover got it all the way down to 7, and Maple Grove just kind of got back to their 5 points, I should say. And yeah, that's a sign of a team that's just getting more and more mature. They make the right decisions and slowing down, playing their defense, and getting to the rim and creating shots for themselves. Look at this, Ann, nice drive, and made the right decision. Tough sometimes, right? Forget he's a freshman only, but made the right decision there. And Maple Grove getting some transition points, and there's our guy going at it once again.
Look at this Maple Grove team. I mean, Henry Stang has been outstanding, had a great career. He's lost to graduation. Gannon McGuire, Josh Femright, all outstanding players. But they got a lot of kids playing in this program that are underclassmen going to be back. Both Harneys, and you mentioned is the freshman that'll be back next year. Ramatka's a starter. They've got some definite pieces to work with in years to come. And you're not looking past the end of this year. You want to try to make some noise in Section 5 coming up next month. But you got some really good young players that are getting great experience this season.
Yeah, and for head coach Nick Schrader, it's just all this time these underclassmen are getting is just all extra that maybe you didn't think they'd get as much, or because of injury, they've had to step up. But it's only going to benefit you more down the road when you get these really valuable minutes late into the season as underclassmen.
Well, Andover with a lot of work to do and not a lot of clock left to do it in. Just over 5 minutes to go now in the second half. 3 from the corner, and that certainly helps. Kopetsky hitting for 3.
Going to have a lot of those. Maple Grove, you're going to want them to drive a little bit, but you're fine with them settling sometimes. They're going to hit some 3s from the outside. They're not going to make every single one.
Keegan Harney picks up his dribble but finds Stang. Caden Harney back to Keegan. Henry Stang, spin, turn around from 14, not good. Deneke had a hand on it, and off of him, or perhaps off of Kopetsky. Either way, off Andover, and it's still Maple Grove basketball.
They had Ann earlier in the possession open for would have been probably a wide open layup, but second chance here for the Crimson.
Steal off the inbound by Bagali. Fenton back out to Kopetsky into Bagali. Deschon, Fenton, trying a little scoop off the glass.
So out of the timeout, Andover's hit a 3, forced a turnover and made a layup. They've been doing it all night, just hanging around.
A 9-point game with just over 4 minutes to go. Stang back to Keegan Harney. Lost the ball on the dribble, picked it back up, missed the shot. Deneke trying to get it ahead to Bagali. Stang got back there, prevented what could have been a layup by knocking the ball out of bounds. Gets his team a chance to reset on defense.
Well, we talked about the young guys on the floor, and sometimes there's good with that. They get to learn, and sometimes you see the immaturity a little bit come out late in a game like this.
Drive, and Ann commits the foul on Kopetsky.
It's a hard line to walk sometimes late in the game when you got a lead, especially if you're a young player, of knowing when to still be aggressive, but also, hey, let's work in the clock as much as we can as well.
4th team foul on the Crimson, so no shots yet for Andover. That's the 4th foul on Ann. He'll come out. McGuire back in. Kopetsky, 3 comes out. Deneke's been a monster on the boards. Got another one on the offensive end there. Feeds Kopetsky. And he's got 2 more. He's got all of his points after halftime. 13 now in the 9. The lead's down to 7. 3.5 minutes to go. And it was 14 2 minutes ago. Stang. Oh, what a finish.
Good take. You're going to want the ball in his hands as much as possible in these final 3 minutes.
Shot gets blocked. Stang at the other end, blocking the shot of Fenton. Free ball from the corner, and Deneke hits.
Wow.
His first 3 tonight. He's got 8 second half points. 6-point game, 3 minutes to go. 2-possession game.
It's just a senior that doesn't like losing, keeping his team in the game.
McGuire to Stang, a lot of contact there, and he'll draw the foul, go to the line for 2. He gets into contact so often. I mean, sometimes they don't even call it, and he still gets the ball up to the rim and scores, and other times you just follow him, right?
Yeah, just being aggressive, right, and just going to the rim. And more times than not, if you're the aggressor over the defense and you dictate that, you're going to get the whistle from the ref, but sometimes you don't, and he's still got good body control when he goes up in the air. And he's a senior, same thing we said about Bagali. Doesn't like losing. Or Deneke, sorry, I said that. He's a senior, doesn't like to lose. Same thing with Stang, a senior doesn't like losing.
10 for 10 on free throws tonight for Henry Stang. 8-point game, 2:40 to go. Tough shot. Bagali not good. Gets his own rebound and fouls it up and in.
A few times here down the stretch now, it's been not the first but the second shot that's got Maple Grove. Got to box out.
Stang underneath, finds his teammate. Does a great look, and Femrite able to finish at the rim.
If Stang's not taking it to the rim and scoring with that body control, he's finding one of his teammates. Great vision.
McCauley short, rebounded by Keegan Harney. Now just 2 minutes to go and an 8-point lead for Maple Grove with the basketball.
Got to get up a little bit here if you're the Huskies and try to, don't have to foul, but let's try to force a turnover, make the Crimson work a little faster.
Stang cut off, and we're going to get a foul whistled. Shot before the foul. No, maybe it's going to be a 2-shot foul. Whistled on Deason.
It's going to be bonus 1-1. So they just got to the bonus now. So now you got to get to the line as much as you can if you're the Crimson here.
Ramatka back in, replacing Femrite. Stang, 11 for 11. 24 points now for the senior.
It's nice having senior guards, McGuire and Stang, down the stretch late in the game.
They jinxed him. He missed the second one. Still, you'll take 11 out of 12, right?
Oh,
the
yeah.
free throw line.
That's not too shabby.
Kopetsky fouled by Caden Harney.
Yeah, it's just nice having that automatic guy. You know, all right, late in the game, they're trying to foul us. Who are we going to? We're going to our senior that, you know, it goes 11 to 12 from the free throw line.
Free throw short by Kopetsky.
Yeah, if you're Andover now, you got $1:30 and change on the clock, down by 9. Probably got to get up and pressure after this free throw here.
Timeout taken by Andover. And they'll set up that defense right now, right?
Yep, that's exactly it. I mean, you don't have to foul right away. You want to wait maybe the first 15 seconds, see if they get the ball over the court. A 10-second call would be great if you can get that, or a turnover. Try to force them in the corners, of course. But then if they get it over the timeline, then you got to think about, all right, who are the guys that we want to shoot free throws? We want not to foul Stang, not McGuire. Let's get the ball into someone else's hands, and once they have it in their hands, let's foul them and hope they miss a free throw or two.
Yeah, a little too much time on the clock to wait out the shot clock, right? I mean, you're right. You get a foul, you don't get a turnover in the first 10, 12 seconds.
Yep.
Commit the foul and try to, if you can't cause a turnover, force free throws and hope somebody misses.
There's our guy again, the fan of the night.
Now he's got the cheerleaders helping out.
Yeah. What a guy. Got all eyes on him. Number 1 for sure. So, yeah, they'll set up for sure, like we were saying, the press and not have to foul right away. You're not in that situation. But if they bring it over the timeline, then you got to start thinking about who we want to foul. Get them on the line, hope they miss a couple free throws. If you're Maple Grove, let's get, obviously, like we mentioned, number 1 open, Stang, or McGuire as well. He's not a bad guy to have on the line.
Keegan Harney, the inbound to McGuire and back to Keegan Harney. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt, but Maple Grove quickly to get it to the front court. Caden Harney back into the hands of Keegan. Back. Caden down low. Ramatka for 2.
That's how you draw it up if you're Maple Grove, right? Just got it over the timeline, stayed patient. Andover's trying to double, and they never really got a good double, and Maple Grove got a layup.
Deason back out. McCauley, 3, spins around and in.
Got to get up right away and try to get a turnover, force a turnover here.
7-point game with a minute to go. Front court, no need for Maple Grove to shoot here. Caden Harney and gets fouled by Demeke.
Yeah, Andover just a little bit too laid back. I'd send 2. I get that Stang's a really good playmaker and he has good vision, but get the ball out of his hands, give it to someone else, and then try to double. Too much time off the clock there.
Caden Harney for the 1-and-1, in and out, and the rebound to Denicky. Again, a 7-point game. Kopetsky, tough shot off the mark, rebounded by McGuire and into the hands of Stang. Stang is fouled at half court by Bagali.
Maple Grove's been good right out of the rebound. Whether it's make or miss, last possession was off of make. Just get the ball in right away, inbound it, get it to Stang before Andover can set anything up.
4th on Bagali. He's got 23 points tonight. Stang has 24, but missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Andover still with a chance, although time is waning down to 30 seconds to go. Taking a lot of time already on this possession. Shot up, but McGuire kind of bails him out a little bit, commits the foul, and Bagali will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you probably want to let that one go if he makes a layup. I think they did their job, right? Because Andover had to take a lot of time to even get into that possession to get a good shot like that. If he makes that, then get the ball in and inbound right away. But now they'll have a chance to set up their defense here and score without the clock winding down.
Aiden Shaw back in. And Ann into Maple Grove's lineup. And another ball handler there. And Ramatka out. Second one also good. 25 now for Bagali. Whistle. Get a foul. Looks like it'll be on Bagali, which will be his 5th. So I'm kind of trying to hold Stang, who was coming across for the inbound, and he fouls out.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to have. I don't think he was trying to foul Stang either. No. Definitely wasn't. He knew he had 4, and yeah, he's been the guy that's kind of been keeping them in it, from the start, from the get-go. I'd say Stang's not he's the guy you don't want to foul, but he has missed a couple here now, so you wonder if it's in his head at all here. If you miss it here, Andover, you got to get the outlet, get it up, and get a quick shot off right away.
First one's good. That was the 10th team foul. This is a double bonus here. Now here's the crucial one. You make it Maple Grove, you're up by 7 with just 24 seconds left. Andover still got a shot if he misses here. Got them both. And you get it into the front court. 26 now for Henry Stang. Fenton. Take it out, Stang. Too strong. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Off Denicky. Maple Grove basketball, and that'll do it with 12.6 seconds to go.
Yeah, you expect that out of a senior, right? You don't think that he's going to get rattled too much, even though he misses a couple of free throws. He's a mentally tough kid, and he's going to get a freebie right here.
Head to Stang, and out of bounds. Off of Kopetsky, who said it wasn't off of me, it was off of him.
Probably wouldn't have mattered too much the outcome.
I know. You're right.
Right.
But you're going to argue for every call.
Oh,
right?
Oh, yeah.
Keegan Harney for McGuire. You get a foul. McGuire will get some late free throws with 5 seconds left.
Well, good for Maple Grove, right? To, you expected Andover. They just got a big win. They're confident right now. And they're not going to go away easy. They're going to keep the heat on the back of the Crimson's neck all night. And didn't really get away ever, but when the Crimson needed to, they were able to lock down.
McGuire's first free throw attempt of the night is good. Got them both. Crimson have shot free throws well tonight. Final chance. Kopetsky up for 3, and that'll do it. And Maple Grove has secured their 12th win of the season, 9th in the conference. 73-64, Chaz over Andover.
solid win. Another conference win. You take those anytime you can get them, and they just, like I said, they kept their poise. They didn't get too frazzled or panicked even when Andover cut the lead down to 5. I think is the lowest they got it, and we're able to just stay the path, stay the course, and get a nice win over a scrappy Andover team.
We'll take time out. We'll come back. Our post game in a moment. Maple Grove wins it over Andover. We'll wrap things up for Maple Grove High School after this.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
(73-64), Maple Grove wins tonight over Andover. Let's go courtside now. Chaz Moots standing by with Henry Stang.
All right, Henry, nice win today over Andover. You knew a good team like that was going to hang around. They cut it down to 5 points. How are you guys able to keep your poise even when Andover kind of made their run?
I mean, we had some timeouts to talk over it. We went away from what was going well, and then through those timeouts we talked about it, worked on what was going right, and that's how we got the lead back up to double digits and even more.
Yeah. We're late in the season here. We only got a month left, which is crazy of the regular season. Every win, every bit of confidence you can get going forward is very important. How big is a win like this, and how important is it going to be to stacking wins up until March?
We need to win these home games, especially when we have the crowd with us. For sections, this will be huge, trying to get a higher seed, home court advantage. Even if the second round, home court is really nice. These late wins really decide that, and we really hope we can win these ones.
24 points for you tonight as well. You just did a really good job of distributing, right? How important is it for you to, get yours, right, but also feed your teammates and help you guys get the win like that?
I'm always trying to look for the open person. I know when I drive, they're always going to try and stop me there, so I know where's next. I always plan ahead where the ball's going to go next. I'm always looking for that, and as a team, it's really worked well.
All right. Thank you, Henry. Congrats on the win, and good luck the rest of the year. Back to you, John.
Thanks very much, Chaz. And Henry Stang leading the way tonight for Maple Grove. 26 points for him. Josh Femright with 13. With 2 players in double figures for Maple Grove. 25 points for Cameron Bagali and 14 for Alex Kopetsky, the top scorers for Andover. With the win, Maple Grove now 12-7 overall, 9-3 of the conference. Andover drops to 7-13, 5-8 in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Maple Grove a non-conference game at home here Friday against St. Cloud Tech. That will do it for our telecast. For Chaz Moots and all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson. Thanks for watching. Final score again tonight for Maple Grove. It's the Crimson over Andover, 73-64.